The scenario goes as follows. While teaching a lesson on the American Revolution, you tell your students that they will be broken up into groups for the next 20 minutes and to take out their Chromebooks. You notice some of your students are excited, but one of your students, Michael, looks frustrated. You dismiss the frustration and continue to explain the group assignment. As you begin breaking them up into groups, Michael comes to you and tells you privately, "I don't want to work in this group. They are not nice to me." You encourage Michael to stay in this group because it will just be for a little bit. Michael slumps his shoulders and begrudgingly obliges. While you are helping another group across the room, you hear Michael scream at a student and throw their Chromebook. You are stunned by this outburst. You sit there considering, what should you do next?
Mr. Gill,
Yes.
help
Warner.
please. Is this the way you wanted this done?
Yeah, so right here, what you would end up doing.
Go away. Leave me alone.
is-
I don't. Go away.
Michael, what are you doing? Get your stuff and go to the principal's office. It's unacceptable.
So the first example is an ineffective way to approach a situation. You're immediately reacting harshly to Michael. You're telling him to grab his things and head to the principal's office. This is ineffective because you're immediately passing judgment without any knowledge. You don't know what caused the outburst, and you're dismissing any of the exacerbating factors. It's possible the other student said something to make him react this way. And it's also ineffective because you're sending a student off before diffusing his anger. He can go to the hallway, he'd be upset, and you don't even know if he's going to go to the principal's office. You're taking the responsibility out of your own hands and placing it on the hands of the student.
Mr. Gill,
Yes.
help
Warner.
please. Is this the way you wanted this done?
Yeah, so right here, what you would end up doing.
Go away. Leave me alone.
is-
I don't. Go away.
I said I didn't want to
Hey,
work
hey,
anymore.
hey!
Listen,
What
I
is
didn't
going
want to
on
work.
here?
I don't know what
Guys, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. Listen.
The second example is another ineffective approach. You are confronting the group and you're bringing more attention to the situation. You run the risk of making the situation worse because you are further escalating it with your harsh tone. The students are starting to blame each other, and you're not getting any usable information out of this. Also, the teacher is not using correct with-itness because he is neglecting the rest of the class and solely focusing on the situation at hand.
Mr. Gill,
Yes.
help
Warner.
please. Is this the way you wanted this done?
Yeah, so right here, what you would end up doing.
Go away. Leave me alone.
is-
I don't. Go away.
Hey, Michael, step out into the hall real quick. It's all right. Step out into the hall. I'll be right there. Hey, Amy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Am I in trouble?
Well, I'm going to talk to you after I talk to Michael, but just continue doing your work, and I'll be right back. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. All right? Okay, I'll be right back. Michael, hey, what's going on, man?
Look, man, I don't want to work with them. They're always messing with me.
Okay, what happened? Who was messing with you?
Amy's messing with me. She's calling me names.
Okay, hey, listen, you have to understand it's still not okay to break your Chromebook. If you have an issue, you have to come talk to me first, okay?
Man,
I'm gonna have you go into the room. I want you to go sit in our reading corner until you're calmed down, and then you can resume doing the assignment, okay? You can work at your own desk, and we'll talk about this later after class, all right?
okay.
Okay. All right, go back in.
This third example is an effective example of how to deal with the situation. You're speaking with Michael in an even tone and a calming demeanor. You direct him to the hall, which makes it so he can have his anger diffuse, and you let him know that you're going to be there shortly to speak with him. It's also effective because you are making sure that the students are okay first before you go to the hall, and you're making sure that all parties involved are taken care of. This is much more effective than the previous two examples because you are approaching the students with respect and hopefully keeping the rapport that you have with them intact.
Mr. Gill,
Yes.
help
Warner.
please. Is this the way you wanted this done?
Yeah, so right here, what you would end up doing.
Go away. Leave me alone.
is-
I don't. Go away.
I don't want to
How
be
is that
here.
going to be
I don't want to be
effective?
anywhere near you
What's
with
going
you.
on? What's going on?
Listen,
Hold on a second. Class, hey, continue doing the assignment that's on the board, Okay? Eyes on your papers. Guys, what is going
He
on?
just broke his Chromebook and threw it on
I
the
don't
ground.
want to be here anymore.
Okay, hey, listen. We are going to talk this over, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, okay?
Fine,
Are you all right?
I will be.
Are you okay? Okay. All right. So tell me exactly what happened.
In our fourth example, you see our second effective approach to the situation. You're coming to the situation calm, even, and immediately trying to de-escalate the situation. Also in this example, you direct the class to remain working on their assignments. This will help to take some of the attention away from what's exchanged between Michael and the other student. You're also coming in and you're trying to de-escalate them and have them quiet down before you get any information out of them. If you refer back to the second ineffective approach, the students were just loud and going back and forth blaming each other. But in this example, you're able to make sure that everyone's quieted down, calmed down, so that you can get valuable information on what has taken place. So, in summation, something that I've learned in doing this project is that it is extremely difficult, if you don't have a lot of practice in navigating these kind of scenarios, to correctly identify a way that is effective and leaves little room for error. When I was going through the scenarios on how I would do it, I kept on thinking, oh wait, but this could happen. Oh wait, but that could happen. There's just so many different variables that you have to consider when dealing with kids or with dealing with the classroom in general. And it's definitely eye-opening for me because I didn't think that it was going to be this hard. But yeah, so that's my project. I hope you enjoyed. Y'all have a good one.